Hello everyone, welcome to the next video of wiring module in SPI. In this video we will learn how to copy all the panels like JB, marshalling, cabinets, DCS panel, cables we have created in Reference Explorer, copy to Domain Explorer means in our project. So let us see how we can do it. So first of all, you need to open both of your Explorer side by side. So in left side, this is the Domain Explorer, and in the right side, this is the Reference Explorer. Remember that you can open these two Explorers from Tools option or by F7 and F8 press button. So whenever you will copy this Reference Explorer item to your domain, then it will go to the panel by category. So once you will expand panel by category, then there will be folder already created by SPI software for junction box, marshalling, cabinet, etc. So here it is already there. So whenever you will copy it from here to here in project, you need to provide your project related information, because as of now you have created all the items as typical only, but it will be having unique name and unique identity for the projects. So just like how to copy the junction box, just expand junction box, and there is many types of junction box will be there in the reference as well, whatever you have created here. So just click on any one of the junction box and the left click and do not left button, and just drag it and drop to the junction box folder of Domain Explorer in panel by category. Once you will drop it, the junction box property window will open. Now you need to provide the complete name of your junction box. Just like I am putting 101 as JB DCS 001. So I am putting this name as random only, but as per your project requirement, there will be different junction box with its name and properties. So basically, you will be having some Excel or any documents you will be having where all junction box will be listed and its properties, like how many instruments can be connected in each junction box. So based on that details, you can use the junction box number here and click on OK. Once you will click on OK, then you can expand junction box. See, this junction box we had copied from it from the reference explorer, but still its terminal still showing like this only. So you need to update this terminal script as per your details available in projects. Suppose you are using TS1 naming in terminal strip of junction boxes, so you can click OK. So this is showing the terminal strip 1. Now you can see this junction box is copied from the reference. Similarly, different types of junction boxes you can copy from reference to Domain Explorer. So suppose there will be 100 number of junction box, so you can create the 100 number of junction box. By different types of junction box you can copy from reference explorer for the same type. Suppose there is another junction box just like this one, I mean 101 JBDCS001. So you can do right click and go to duplicate options and go to this window and you can rename it 002. All the properties of the 001 and 002 will be copied. So by this way you can create the same types of junction box from here duplicating, but suppose there is a different number of instrument capacity junction box required, so you can go to the reference explorer that you have created and you can copy it from reference explorer to domain explorer. So this is the way of copy in item from reference explorer to domain explorer. Similarly, for the marshalling cabinet, expand it, go to and drop it in marshalling rack of dominant drawer. So once you will drop it, properties window will open. So again, you need to provide marshalling number. So we are putting marshalling number just like this. So once you will hit OK, the marshalling will be created. Again, there will be different name of terminal strips showing because this is copied from references. But as per your requirement or project requirement, you need to update the terminal strip. Just like for JB side, we are uh, putting TB-1 and TB-2. It's not TB, it will be FT basically. FT-1 and FT-2. And for DCS side, we are putting it. So by this way, we have renamed it terminal strip name of marketing cabinet as per our project requirement. By this way, we can copy it, and in the same way, we can use the cabinet. And we can use this. A device panel is not required here because we are not creating any panels here for device panel. Device panel will be used during the instrument type operations where we can attach a particular device to that instrument type. So we can copy this DCS system to the DCS panel and PLC system to the PLC panel here. So again, its property window will open where we have to provide the particular DCS name as per project. Now the question is, can we change anything in this domain explorer? Yes, definitely we can make the modification. So if any modification you want to make, then you can do definitely. So by this way, if you want to change rack number, slot number, and channel number, because you will be having some vendor documents from which vendor you are purchasing the TCS systems. So they will provide channel arrangement drawing for the TCS systems where they will provide the rack number, the slot number. So you can update this detail based on the details available from the system supplier. So by this way you can see how you can copy it. Similarly, we can copy cable from reference explorer to the domain. So go to the cable option. So I'm copying 16 pair shield here. So copying here in cable options. So again you need to provide the cable number. So we are considering the cable number based on the JB number. So we are putting, this is the multi-pair cable 16 pair. So cable number philosophy could be different, just like if you want to put 16p, then okay, based on the requirement. Again, color, if you want to put and I suppose there is another color required, that is blue. So this is the outer color basically. So for blue you are considering B and U, and this is the blue color cable. So it's a blue color cable. Pulling area, and one you can put the JB number, and two you can put the marking number, and area, pulling area means for which area this cable is related to, that you can provide here. Drum number if you have, because the drum details will also be received from cable supplier. So the drum number will be having, so you can update the drum number. You can provide this information as available. If that will be available later on, then later on also you can update it. But the main focus of this lecture to copy all the typical items which are created in Reference Explorer, how we can copy it to the Domain Explorer, and how we can change its properties. So this is the way of copying items. Now the next option is how you can create more item. So more item you can either copy again from the Reference Explorer, or you can make duplicacy for any item here only in Domain, like for cable. So at least what we can do, at least each types of cable, like 1 pair, 2 pair, 4 pair, 16 pair, and I mean 2 core, 4 core, whatever the cable type we require, at least we can copy it from the Reference Explorer, and again we can duplicate it. So similarly, we can copy each types of items from the Reference Explorer, and for the more quantity, we can use the duplicacy option in a project only. And one more thing I forget to provide you. Suppose you want to make 8 pair of cables in Reference Explorer, then you can use the duplicate options. So just what you can do, you can rename its name like 8. So this is the 8 pair cable. But again, what will happen? Your number of pairs will be increased because you have considered the copying from 8 pair cable. So what you can do, select 9 to 16, and then you can delete it. So once you will delete it, then your cable will be updated. So less number of cable you can make it easily, and but for more number of pairs required, then definitely you can use the add options. So you can go with this. Okay. So come to the next point. So now there is another thing. Once you will copy these items, so you can open it and you can see how these are created. Go to any items and right click, go to the action and go to the connections. So see, this is the connection of junction box. I mean, you can right click and go to the action connection. So your items will open. So this is the junction box that you have created in Reference Explorer, as well as you have copied to your Domain Explorer. So see, these are the terminals, and this is the overall shield, the end one, and this is the end two, where you can terminate your cables. So here you can terminate your cable, and here also. So your, suppose your field instruments cable is coming and it is connected to here. Again your multi-pair cable will connected to here, and its N2 will be go towards the master cable. So if you have created more number of terminal strips within the junction box, then you can drop down from here and you can open it. So this is the junction box that you have created. So we can close it again. Go to the marshalling. So this is the marshalling you have created. Go to the action and connection. So once you will make it action and connection, so your marshalling will open. So this is the FT1 of marshalling cabinet. This is the FT2 of marshalling cabinet, and this is the FTA1 of marshalling cabinet. So whatever the terminal strips you will create, that will show here by drop and down option. So whenever you will do the wiring for FT1, then select the FT1 and do the wiring. Again you can select the FT2 and do the wiring, and TV1 for, and you can do the wiring actually. So if you are connecting cables from field junction box, then you can connect FT1 and FT2. But whenever you are going to do the wiring from marshalling to DCS system, then you can consider TA1, means DCS side terminal strips. Again, the next option for the DCS panel. So DCS panel also we have created, go to the actions and go to the connection options. So see, you have created the 6 channels AITS and 4 channel AOTS. We have created only two terminal strips here, so it is showing here. I mean, this is the AO terminal strip and this is the AI terminal. So you will see all the terminal strips and all the IO cards, whatever you have created in this junction, I mean DCS panels. So we have created only two for training purpose. You can create the more number of IO cards, so that will show here in this drop down list. And the capacity also we have considered 8 channel for AI. You can consider 16 channel for AI. Similarly, you can consider the 16 channel for AO, 32 channel for DI, 32 channel for DO as per your requirement. Number of IO cards and the capacity of IO card can be changed as per your requirement. So the question is how you will know how many channels and what will be capacity required for the wiring for any system. So you will be having complete data of DCS systems. There will be Excel will be maintained by you or any engineer, where all the details will be having, like in which DCS system how many terminal strips and how many I cards and what is the capacity of I card is there. If you have not maintained any Excel, then you can refer the vendor document. So if you talk about the vendor document, means system supplier, the supplier who is providing the DCS system. So they will provide you complete general arrangement drawing of that DCS system. In that general arrangement drawings, all the details will be mentioned, like how many systems, how many controllers, how many racks, how many slots in the racks, and how many cards and what are the capacity of cards are there. So based on their diagram, based on their details, you can modify or you can create in your SPI also. Because SPI is the just reflection of all the documents, I mean all the details which we are receiving or providing to the vendor for engineering. So by this way you can open any items that you have created in your domain explorer. Similarly, if you talk about for the cable, then you cannot open cable if it is not connected. Whenever you will go to the connection, then it will show you cannot open because we did not connect it yet. Once you will connect this cable to items, then only you can create the connections and you can open the connection of this cable. So its connections will show here, like from where it is generating and from where it is terminating into. So by this way you can open any item from your project and you can see how you have did the wiring and how you have created this item. So in next video we will discuss about wiring and connections, means making connections. So we will provide the details how you can make the connections from field to up to the control room, and how you can provide the IO assignments, because IO assignment is required, then only your signal will flow. So in next video we will see about making connection and IO assignment. Thank you so much.